Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Paint Sucks! And it really does, but today we are not painting. We are talking about trim. No, not that kind of trim, not your favorite kind. We're talking about the kind that sucks! Trimming sucks! And I found that out today. But this morning I left and I thought, 2-3 hours, done. No big deal. Well, it turns out it is a big deal in an older home where it has, problems. Maybe has some bad plaster. Maybe has some bad texturing where nothing is level. But we got most of it done, and I'll show you here right now. So here's your trim in your closet. And of course, there's a mouse chewed through right there. I'm pretty sure it was a mouse, a really big one. And they chewed a hole right there to get into here so they could get into there. Yeah, that's what happens when someone wants lighting in their closet and they're like, you know what? I think I'll just put a hole in a wall and run an extension cord because that is the right way to do it. I even put that little piece of trim right there. And then so we went around and around and around and around and around and around and around. And as you can see, it does make everything look much better. So that was the first couple hours doing this place, in this room. Then we moved to the room I've been wanting to do, forever. Because someone decided to take down the trim, the crown molding. Even though it wasn't real crown molding, it was like fake crown molding that somebody tried to crown mold something with, So that's never good. So this is what we come up with right here. And so you create problems, but as you can see, now you know what's going on. And it looks way better. Now, when you crown mold a room that's not square, you create other problems like this. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do there? Well, I am going to make some little triangles to fit in there and glue them in. And of course, there's one down, couple down at this end too, because crown molding sets at a 45-degree angle, does not set flush, and so you got a little, of course my wife, she'd be like, oh, I can stash a knife in there, or I could put the keys to a safe that I don't know the combination to in there. So I had been bending this piece of molding to this round radius fireplace for the last 6 months. It's ready to go. The only problem is that crown molding sets at a 45-degree angle. So yes, it was the same radius as this. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, but when you go to put it up there, it will not bend to meet, and it's kind of like awkward. So this is the problem. Now, what created this problem? Well, there was a piece of molding, kind of crown molding up there when we moved in, and it leaked one day coming down the chimney right here, coming down the wall of the chimney. It was leaking, and then my wife was like, you know what? Tracy's not at home, so I am going to pull down that crown molding that's there, and I am going to be able to find that leak. So she pulls it down, and of course, who knows what happens, and of course, you can't see a leak from a chimney. It could be coming from anywhere up there. So, in any case, that's a problem for the next owner, but we're not going to post this till after it's sold. Anyway, so now there is a solution. They do sell crown molding that is flexible for round corners. and you can bend it and everything. The only problem is it's like $110 for, I think, 10 feet of it. And I need about 8 feet something. So you can only buy it in 10 or 15 foot sections. But anyway, it's like $110, something like that. So that's what we're going to have to do. And no matter what size it is or what shape it is. Now we're also going to have to like come in and, yeah, I think I need to paint this, need to paint the joints we'll see, and of course the nail holes need to be filled and painted for it to look really good, and the corners that aren't perfect, but they're pretty damn close. I mean, I had to watch a video on how to do this because it's kind of tricky, you know. It's you got to cut a certain way every time and measure a certain way. So I did learn something, but as you can see, you're getting, hey, man, that looks a lot better. I no longer see that wallpaper behind there. And to me, that makes it worth it. But when I get this done, I've been wanting to do this for 5 freaking years. Since that piece was taken down. Every day, I look at that hideous looking hole. Hideous. So that's next up. We're going to get on the internet and order that. So there will be some more painting, which sucks, but trim sucks too. So if you like what you see here, hit like and subscribe. And just remember one thing, paint sucks!